sorry about that, people. I ended the stream because my phone fell, camera was facing up, and I ended it because I don't want to get banned again. And I'm not telling, and I don't feel like saying it reason. So, yeah, we're back. But, yeah. I'm gonna bring my alarm clock for something. First one is something, I'm gonna wait for something for me. No, I gotta do some people to wash out. I saved the scissors. I decided to end it last year because I dropped my phone. For obvious reasons, I ended the stream for obvious reasons. For a reason, before I say anything right now. We'll go back. I never fire FSP dash 951 R dash I. It's a 2024. It's one I got since April. YouTube did a oof. You might need to talk closer to the mic. Oh, yeah, I don't even have a mic. It's just my phone. There's a fan right here. It's the door's shut. And usually it's hot. By the way, it rained today. Sadly. Expecting to be much windy today, but it was raining, so I can't swim today. Buddy, you guys want me to tell you about which one is not a recommend and which one's recommend? I'm probably gonna make a roll. I might do a video if there's no way, but should I either get a keypad from my phone panel, aka Vista thing, and hope Vista works? I did a sketchy and cheap, or get a lot of system sensor S1224 MC strobes with no brackets. That's a good question. I mean, if the S1124's MC strobes with no brackets, you can't even mount it. Do you have mounting brackets at your homes? At your house, by the way, and use them? Because if so, then the keypad for your thing. Alright, so I'm probably gonna make a video. no Spectre Classics mount kits at all. I'll say get the keypad. So here's this row is the recommended ones. This row is the sort of recommend ones, but also not recommend rows. So just middle, and down here is the not recommend ones. I'll show you. This one is the one of the recommended ones. Sometimes it will not come with a mounted bracket. Sometimes they do. Just look on eBay. Make sure they either have the mounted bracket. If not, you can probably still use 9-volt battery or table wire. But yeah, this one's one of the recommended ones. Here's a recommended horn strobe. It's a Wheelock MT S14-LS. Reason why I recommend this one, it's multi-tone. Even though it's loud, it's still a good device. Right here, I recommend a BG12 LX. You can actually just address the bypass the thing by doing numbers 2 terminal to number 4. Dead totally rigid Spectre and totally real BG12 by Ignite Light by Funky Well. I should have named it Funky Well instead of White Fire by Nunny Well, which would be funny. I recommend an HR because it has keyholes on the single gang and they're pretty nice. And I know people will definitely say the Gentex Commander 3. So yes, this is also a recommended one. Here's the mid right here, notifier FSP smoke detector that's addressable. It just depends if you have a addressable panel or not, because if you don't have one, you can't really use it at all. Like me. And this ESD Genesis is sort of recommended, maybe. But however, it feels cheap. Honestly, I wouldn't really get to this one. System Center i3. I recommend a System Center i3. I'm trying to get that for real. I sort of recommend this one. And the reason why I'm saying sort of on this guy is because sometimes it can also break easily. But however, the worst part, where's my keys on this BG12? Let me show you the inside. Can you open? Thank you. Is that you have to take this circuit board off in order to even mount it to the back box. You have to wire it in here, and these square terminals are annoying because of stuff. And I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, this is sort of recommend if you want it. They're not terrible on Amazon. Right here, I also recommend this one. Well, mid. At least I recommend this one more than the Genesis. But the reason why I'm saying sort of recommend is because you have to change batteries, but that's not the terrible part. The terrible part is that it goes old. Mine particular one is 2013. This is stream almost crashed, and hopefully not crash at all. Right here, if you have a 10-year one, I would not recommend it. It's probably the least recommend out of all these three, all of these ones. Reason is because if it's 10 years old, your smoke alarm will just keep going off and it's completely useless. You have to keep turning it off, like me. When I try to enable, it wouldn't really work, so I hope it's not really broken. Then finally, the non-recommend stuff. First of all, the Gentex SHG. Reason, it feels like really cheap. The strobe part, I broke the strobe part, and I broke that part. It's being held by tape, and I have nothing to replace it. And also, it takes flathead, which is really annoying. Red lens fire alarms are cool. Do they? I know they sell red ones for Advanced, Commanders, Genesis, even speakers or strobes as well. I don't think the True OLED does. And HR, well, any L series does. I don't think the SHG at all does. But yeah, I don't recommend this one, so stay away from this one. Unless you really, really love it like I do. I just bought it because I really, really wanted one. This one, I wouldn't recommend it because it feels super cheap and it's annoying, so don't get that one. And I do not recommend this speaker. If you're looking for a speaker, not this one. Simplex's True lens does exist. They actually, I know they do exist in yellow lens. They probably do exist in blue lens as well. The ES, I know they do red, yellow, blue. Or I don't know about red. Red, I don't know. Blue and red. But, yeah. Also, I would not recommend this device because it is a smart sync. Unless you buy a, other version. Like, the smart sync version. Or you can just get the, one that's part of 4904. The one that's changeable. But, yeah. But there you go. Ignore that screen, by the way. So, I'm gonna put these guys back up. Ignore the background, by the way. Please do. But, yeah. Honestly, the least one I do not recommend out of all of this is this. On Truer ES, aka the newer bracket plugs and styles, Truers, they have less similar to the Advanced, aka all standard colors. It's hello Slicker, Foxcat, welcome to stream. I'm gonna put these guys back. Gentex commend you. Also, the date code, I think I figured out a date code for the System Central HR when they said it. I think it is in 8 March 2025. Actually, I can take a look at the bracket first. It says the 5 means for 2025. And 7 means for July, I think. So this bracket is very new. And so was the HR. The HR said also 2025, but August. I didn't even have any alarms when this was made, so kind of cool. This is very, very new, so I assume System Center is still making these, which is nice. At least I hope so. By the way, I keep the dust cover every time for my addressable no fire smoke detector because I need to just because, yeah. Adamco 61939R Vista addressable alpha console phone control panel red keypad used. ePay that is dirt cheap for sketchy keypad. Oh, so you saw it dirt. Luckily, I do have it 8 inches that doesn't have any glitter. Yeah, that's still. Things still good. Still standing right now. looks like it's mold on it or something, and it's $40. Well, I don't. Well, does it will at least work? Because if not, don't get that. But if it works, I honestly don't know. So does anyone want me to do anything like talk about something? If you're confused or test alarms? Right. I can still talk to Chaz well. But if you want me to do something, let me know. I can do that. I just can't test the horns parts. Only the strobes. Or I can talk about anything educational that I know. You will hope it works? Yeah. I don't know if my FSHD strobe didn't work when it arrived. Apparently it kind of arrived a bit damaged. Well, the strobe failed. Unfortunately, it did come with these dot things that'll protect the hole so it doesn't make my CG look terrible. I did remove it for the 4 keyholes and put it on the double gang because I don't have any double gang things, so I have to do that. And by the way, I don't think the strobe didn't work at all. Maybe I broke it or they put owner did. I got it for $25 on eBay. Unfortunately, they're out, so I can't return this device anymore. So now here forever, unless I do something wrong with it. Hello, Karam. Sign-in was perfectly fine when I got it from Christmas, but however, it's broken. It's fried. Actually, the fried parts are mainly in my room. From playing basketball, nice. Either you can buy a keypad so I can test if it's there for the first time, or you can buy a sketchy 1002 key that doesn't work. Heck no, do not buy the 7002T that doesn't work. I do not recommend buying something that does not work at all. Why would you want to buy something that's broken? I would always recommend looking at the description. But yeah, don't buy that broken 10,000. Some people just sell broken stuff. If my things was broken, I still probably would sell stuff. Unless somebody really wants to get it, even if it's broken, well, I guess, sure. But yeah. But yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm gonna take out my. Should I test my alarms? I haven't really done that. I know my SR stroke does work, so I might not test that, but unless someone wants me to. Just getting my tribute cover off right now. There's also a lot of Spectre P1224 and AKNO brackets, 4 detectors and 3 Lesco fire alarm devices, aka total of 9 devices. Spectre classics with no mounted brackets. I mean, at least you can still wire it on like the advanced if you have no bracket, let's say if I don't have one, then how am I supposed to use it? I mean, I can just put some wires in, but when I'm installing, how am I going to do that? I'm not going to install anything. You can actually buy a bracket thing for the Spectrum Classic. You just got to break those four tabs on the sides. They're actually easy to use, right? They're designed that way. My toilet's still doing fine. Does anyone have school on Thursday, by the way? 'Cause I have to go to school on Thursday, unfortunately. And I won't be able to stream much. So I might try to stream later tonight. Because I really need to at least talk to some people before I cannot stream tomorrow night at all tomorrow. So, it's certainly unfortunate. Alright, I'm back. That's the best device according to the description. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stream. If I don't talk to you guys later tonight, well, yeah. Do you love fire alarm community? I love fire alarms. Anyways, it's gonna be end of the stream today, because, yeah. I'll hopefully stream later tonight. Oh. Let's just think. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream.